Hi, welcome all to Clarity Call with Suruchi Hirawat, Business and Entities. Thank you all for showing up. It's always a pleasure contributing to your world. And it's very interesting, both business and entity, when you look at the name. So I will just deep dive into it rather than going into the formality. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. Let's cross that. My question is, when you think of the word business, just business in your head, just say business, my business, or just a business. What is that energy that comes up? Is it light? Is it heavy?
Heavy.
So in my world also very heavy because since I'm a homemaker, I'm finding it difficult to come to terms that managing the house is also a business,
Thank you.
So it becomes very heavy suddenly.
Great. Thank you. So if you look at heavy, because all the ideas that has been implanted and explanted into your business by people around us, कि तुमको पता ही नहीं है कि बिजनेस होता क्या है. तुमने कभी बिजनेस किया है? What do you think you can do it? अगर ऐसे ही बिजनेस होता तो इतने लाखों लोगों के बिजनेस फेल थोड़ी ना हो रहे होते.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So all those implants and explants about the definition of business or running business, what you need to be and do to have a successful business, or because you're so out of touch that it will be really difficult to start over with a new business. Anything and everything that I've said or not said, which has these subtle energies in and around your universe, whether it's yours or not yours, but you have to take a pause. You have chosen it. That's the reason it's creating a heaviness in your universe, because you bought it, whether you liked it or you didn't like it. As a rebel or as a understanding person, you bought that point of view. So everywhere, knowingly, unknowingly, you have bought that point of view. You're living and breathing that point of view, which is creating your current relationship with your business. Can you destroy and uncreate it all types of it? And now, very graciously, can you return it to whoever you bought this piece of shit? कि तुम्हारे लिए difficult होगा. I wish you all the best. I will see what works for me, and I will take responsibility of my choices from here on. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all nine short boys, pro bad. And where are you? Where have you made business so significant? अगर significance नहीं है, अगर child play है, will you really be bothered कि यार तुम कैसे अपने business को handle कर रहे हो, तुम किसके साथ खेल रहे हो, कब खेल रहे हो, और क्यों खेल रहे हो? So what all the expectation you have of you in regards with your business, can you destroy and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, online, short, bus, mobile, everything you've decided that you must have to run a successful business, the must have, the significance. I must have this, I must have a team, I must have people supporting me, I must have XYZ, whatever that XYZ, fill in your blanks. For each one of you, it's different. Can you now revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, uncreate, and let it go? I know बहुत मेहनत की है तुमने उसको अपने यूनिवर्स में रखने के लिए, उसमें पानी दिया है, सीड दिया है, प्यार दिया है, fear दिया है, doubt दिया है, everything. Is now the time, is now the space to let it all go. And I know it's a free call. You'll be like कि भैया पैसे नहीं भरे कैसे छोड़ दूँ? It's a choice. छोड़ दो. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all nine shorts, boys, bads and beyonds. If you didn't have to do a PhD to run your business, if a child can do a business, what steps will you take to run your business? And everywhere you're not willing to see it from the light of a child, because it's a business, it's a grown-up thing. You need to be an adult, you need to have an understanding. And everywhere you're trying to understand your business, your life, your situations, or the challenges you might encounter while running your business. Can you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all nine short boys, So there's an energy to it, the challenges you might encounter. How many of you think that ये आगे जाके problem हो सकता है, let me handle it now? Let's be honest. Anyone?
Yeah.
So when you put that energy might encounter, what you're doing, you're pulling that tendril from the future to your present.
Yeah.
It was a probability, but now it's a conclusion. Now it is your destiny. Now it is your reality. So all the obstacles that you have created in your business because you thought of it, and then now you're fighting why the shit happens to me, rather than acknowledging that you're such a powerful creator that you created it. You asked and you received. So all the projected realities that you have with your business currently, what can go wrong or what can go right, that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, receive the whisper that is talking to you. Can you destroy and uncreate all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poke, online, short, version, everywhere you have handled your business so beautiful in the past, that doesn't allow you to make mistake in your present, because you're fighting for that. I can't make a mistake now. I'm so old. I'm so grown up. I have so much of experience. I've been doing this for so many years. Can you let go that internal dialogue, that internal fight, that internal angst with you? Can you let go and make it easy so that it can be ease? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all 9 shots, boys, povads, and yams. What's coming up? Sorry, I'm just switching on things. So what's coming up, guys? Fear. Okay. If you don't have a fear of failing, what can stop you? Fear is a fear
Nothing.
of failing.
Then it's nothing.
Then it's nothing. So why have you made failure so significant? If you don't make failure significant, can failure grip you? So who made failure so significant that you've decided you have to give significance to failure? Or you have to treat failure so, you have to greet failure, you have to receive failure with that level of intensity. So whom did you learn?
My father.
So do you want to become your father or you want to show up as you?
Show up as mine.
So everywhere you got all the points of views about how to run a business or how to show up in life in general from your parents, and everywhere you're trying to match their expectation of you, which doesn't give you the freedom of the choices that you can make to create, generate your life in general. Can you destroy and uncreate it all times earlier? Right and
Yes.
wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all 9 show business, and all the distractor implant of fear you are using, that you should not disappoint anybody and everybody who trusted you so far. Can you let go of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all 9 shots, boys, povads, and beyonds. So what's coming up? I can go on and on, but what are your questions? Let's take it there and then we'll move to entities. So coming back to entities, you know your business is an entity, but you've decided it is your business because your name is attached to it. So if your business goes down, you go down. And that is a stupidity. It's one of the projects. If it fails, doesn't mean you're a failure. But everywhere you have associated yourself as a failure because your business didn't do good as you projected or expected out of it. And all that wrongness that you're attaching, that you are a failure. Everywhere you've decided you are a failure because your business didn't do good. Can you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all 9 short boys, go back. Because it's like most of you are a mother here. So let's see if you have 2 kids and one kid do good and one doesn't. It doesn't mean that you're wrong as a mother. It's the child has his own capacity and capability to shine. We get it. But when it's a wrongness, we go into the same thing as with business. Business is an extension of what you're doing, but it is not you. But everybody decided you are your business because your name is attached to it. And if the business is not doing good, that means you have failed. Can you destroy and create that point of view that you have chosen, which create that angst, that anger, that irritation, that frustration, of letting down that you feel somewhere that I have let down myself, my family, or the people who love me, or people who rooted for me, or my mentor, whoever you feel you are letting down? Can you let go of that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online, short, bus, move, as well. So all the projections, expectations, separation, rejection, judgments you have attached to your business and to yourself in regards with your business, will you let it go now? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, short, bus, move, as well. See, you have to. Are you listening to to the whispers of your business, or are you being a control freak? Be honest. Because if you decide,
Control freak.
yes, because you have decided the must things to do, then only I'll have a successful business. But the business is saying, boss, I want to go here. It's like a child. I want to play. No, you have to study, otherwise you'll fail. And that's what happens. But if you give the child the permission to play, maybe he can process the information. Maybe he can get what he needs to get to pass or excel in that exam. But everywhere you're hardwired what you need to be and do to have a successful business, which doesn't allow you to outcreate your insane mind that keeps telling you the do's and don'ts to have a successful business. Can you destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online, short, bus, mobile, and so everywhere, so everywhere you only want to listen to your business, what you've already decided that the business must speak to you. Like, are you really listening to a business, or are you hearing? There's a difference. Listening is, I will listen what exactly he's saying. Hearing is like, jo bolna hai bolo, koi farak nahi padta, karna to mujhe wahi hai, jo main chahta. So be very honest. Are you listening or are you hearing?
So
Listen.
later. Sorry, go ahead.
Listening.
So listening, then are you taking the steps that it's asking you to take?
No.
So then you're not listening, you're hearing.
Yeah. Yes.
We hear, but we do what we think we have to do.
Mm.
So it's like listening is like when I listen to somebody, then I'll like, oh, okay. So then I will incorporate those steps because I'll take the advice. It's like, how many times all of our wives feel bad, our husband doesn't listen to us. Right? Because they're just hearing, they're not doing what we're asking them, and that's the reason we feel angry. So now get the energy of your business. Is your business happy with you or angry with you?
Disappointed.
Disappointed, right?
Yeah,
So-
I can sense the lack of presence. As in, I'm not. I thank you for pointing the difference in listening and hearing.
Thank
It
you.
makes a difference.
And the other thing is, everywhere decided if I listen to mujhe pata nahi kya kya karna pad jayega, what all my business will ask. I don't think so I have the money to do it. I don't think so I have the time to do it. So let me just not listen to it. So all your conclusion, decisions, judgments you already have before you go or connect with your business, which doesn't allow you to listen openly. Can you destroy and uncreate all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all, can you be honest when you're listening? And even if it says, suppose, for example, like take a hypothetical example, when your business is invested X amount, you don't have it. Great. You can tell your business, you know what? I hear you. You need this. But right now, you know, this is the reality. This is what we have. Now with this, can you show me what can I do? And can you pull that energy or the people whom I can be a part? But you have already decided that you cannot do it. Because if you decided you cannot do it, that will be the outcome. So all the projections that you already have of what you can do right now, or what you cannot do right now with your business, can you let that go? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all lunch. And can you actually be, for a change, be honest and says, hey, I don't get it. It's very complex. Can you break it? Can you simplify it to me in the way I can handle it? And I can do it. And whatever they're saying, you don't have to do it in one day. But everywhere decided, boss, एक बार पता लग जाता है ना, then nothing can stop me. What if it's not? Can you have allowance? And can you break it in a day in a way your body permits? Sometimes your body doesn't permit to do that much intensity of work. Can you break it down and have ease? You don't have to go distract yourself or a coping mechanism of hearing it out but not listening. So
Yeah, it's that urge to be perfect.
thank you.
That's the control freak nonsense.
Thank you. Every day you're
Perfect.
trying to be perfect with your business. Can you all destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pok, all that. Because how much then you sit on the sideline? I will not create unless I'm not perfect. And that takes the joy out of it. That then you miss those creative opportunities. See, the thing is, and perfection comes because you put somebody on a benchmark. That's the reason you're looking for perfection, because you've decided where you want to. So whoever you put on the benchmark, whomever you want to be like, won't be like that person be you. Because there's already one person with that caliber or that image or whatever persona exists. The world needs your flavor. The business needs your flavor. That's the reason business chose you and not that person. It took birth through you, not through other person. And the biggest challenge is like, okay, I'm going to just have fun with my business. I'm going to fail. Give your permission to fail. Like, I hate failing. And I know it's the biggest challenge for me because I feel like a loser. Right? So, but then the thing is, but whenever I decided, wherever things have not made significant, it's so much fun, so much ease. You hold on to the significance of certain things because you want to prove something to someone through that. So what are you trying to prove the world with your business? If you didn't have to prove anything to anybody through your business, how much fun can it be? Whether it's managing house and work together, whether it's just your business or just your life. So you have to ask, what is my hidden agenda with my business?
So, I think I'm not starting anything, for instance, because there's that fear. It's relating to everything you've been saying till now, that if I actually go out and promote, and I've spent so much money on learning these classes and stuff like that, but what if I don't get clients? So then people are going to turn around and say, Dekho, you spent so much money and you're not even able to generate clients. So if I don't put in the effort to generate the clients, then nobody's going to turn around and say, but
Okay,
bhai,
Ritu, do you want to go out and teach because you love doing it or because you've invested money in it?
I want to do these sessions because I genuinely enjoy doing it and I want to help people.
So great. So now if that is your vision, if that is your mission, it doesn't make any difference, because when you go with that, not to see that, but your fear was कि इतने पैसे खर्चा किए. Now see the underlining. इतने पैसे खर्चा किए, people say useless. What was worth it? You could not give the output. So your fear was not, oh my God, I have so much knowledge and I don't get people to share it with me. Your fear was, I've spent so much money and I didn't get any return out of it.
Yeah.
So can you see the duality in our own mind with what we are asking, why are we doing, but underneath the fear talks something different.
Yeah. Yeah.
So once you get clear with that, it's like, okay, it's like, fine, I want to do it because I spend money and I want to make money out of it. That is also okay. There's no wrong to it. But at least I'm clear why and what I want from it. But when there's a duality, you're giving two different signals to the universe. Universe doesn't know what you're looking for. And if you really want to do, how many people, it's like how many people will be happy to receive if they do. There'll be people, there are all sorts of people. Some people are very happy if they have to pay peanut price for something. So you'll have a shitloads of clientele. It's not that. So you will get a clientele. There are people who are happy to receive jitne bhi frees hai, they will receive it. Pay, no. There's no, it's like if you let go the judgment of how or who's receiving, there's always dirt load. But at the back of the mind, we are not happy because we are not getting anything in return. So there's a duality in
Yeah.
our mission and vision of what we are saying. So get clear with that. Then it will say, okay, fine. Because if it's only about money, how can I use this to generate money? It can be some other business and not this, which is perfectly fine. I can keep learning, increasing my energy, and doing something else where I know I'm going to get a short money out of it. That is not a wrongness. Don't make it wrong with that.
No. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think what I'm trying to say is that I've invested so much in learning because the point is to learn for myself, but I also want to use this as a business. So the thing is that for that, there is a certain amount of work and investment also required. You need to print flyers, you need to get that marketing out to people.
What if you see, the thing is,
That's
okay,
the
what if you
point
say I
from
have
where I
no
was
money?
talking.
Okay,
Hmm.
now hear me. It sounds very
Okay.
bizarre. What if you say I have no money? Okay, but this is what I do. And thanks to social media platform, you don't need flyer, you don't need marketing. You can be a marketing of yourself. There's always a way. Okay, I don't want to invest a single penny, but I want to reach out. What is the fastest, easiest, and cheapest mode that I can use?
Hmm.
Okay. Like, are you willing to make a fool out of yourself? Because what is the hidden not us willing to do? Because people say, बेवकूफ बना रही है अपने का क्या कर रही है why she is to go out she should have hired somebody else should do it but what I'm just starting out I'm just testing the waters why do I need to do the way other people think I should do okay
Yeah.
and the other thing is when you have invested money in you are you willing to acknowledge how much has your investment that is you has grown
Yeah.
include that and now ask okay what is the fastest way of reaching let me just do a Zoom session you don't need a flyer for that
Hmm.
okay I can go live you don't need anything it doesn't cost you anything
Hmm.
I can call friends on home for tea and talk about my thing I'm saying there's so many various ways
Yeah.
but then the thing is if you stop procrastinating because you somewhere the deepest fear is you don't want to fail so if I don't want to fail I can have my reasons and justification why I can't choose but just to avoid failing how much are you sabotaging or limiting your own energy your own happiness
Yeah.
because that creates that angst within ourselves that we are happy but not happy because we want to do something and still not doing there's a slight irritation
Yeah. Yeah.
so is failure if you don't make failure significant is this energy of irritation so important or can you let go by taking action
Yeah.
because
Get it.
when you take action you become the invitation of all those people who are sitting at the fence who
Yeah.
just like you it may not be this work something else but they're like oh if she can do it so can I so your one step can be an inspiration your business can be an inspiration but are you allowing your business to be an inspiration to you and others in every way you're not allowing your business to be an inspiration to you and others because if you decided what the business must look like be like feel like to you can you destroy and create that
Yeah.
right wrong
Thank you.
online any other question on business then we move to entities if you have
Thank
questions
you very much. Thank you.
because the entities will feel upset if I don't talk about them okay so there was a question Mansi are you there okay so
I'm there. I'm
yeah
there.
you had a question regarding business hours with entities right?
Yes.
What is your question Mansi
So I am not regular. I've done my the basic and the intermediate, but somehow I'm finding it difficult to. I don't know. I'm running away from it.
yeah thank you that's what
Yeah.
I got so
Hmm.
what are you hiding from is my question
So now when I try to practice it, the minute I close my eyes and I'm aware or I start doing the clearing,
yeah
I suddenly feel that my entire house has become heavy.
yeah
So that feeling, so then I don't like it, so then I avoid it.
okay so everywhere you're not willing to sweep the dirt it's like okay tell me one thing Do you entertain people?
Oh, not much. But as in at home.
Yeah, at home.
Yeah, not much, not much.
Because there's too much work after they leave and there's so much
Yeah.
housekeeping and things like that.
Yes.
So see, if you're not doing just with entities, you're doing in every area of your life, because everywhere you're running away, the after work, clean
Yeah.
तो कर दिया, but उनकी density रह गई, अब उसको भी साफ करना पड़ेगा, otherwise my family will become the effect of it, or I'll become the effect of it,
Yeah.
right? Where have you decided it has to be? Where have you decided if you ask all of them to leave, they will leave? Everywhere decided they will not leave.
Hmm.
They will linger around, and then when I want to go to sleep, I cannot go to sleep. Like when we have parties and there are certain set friends who don't leave at the wee hours. 3 बज जाते, 4 बज
Yeah.
जाते, नींद आने लगती है. Like अब तो जाओ यार, कैसे मैं बोलूं अब निकलो,
Yeah.
right? The same thing is, where have you decided that you can energetic say, "Shh, get lost, I am done." So where are you not willing to be the bitch?
Hmm.
Okay, see, the thing is, you have decided it'll create so much mess. Because you have decided it'll create mess, they have to create mess to prove the rightness of your point of view.
Got it.
A. B, where have you decided that you have to entertain every day just because you have done it? It says, okay, I'll just do once a week, 10 minutes, that's it. Perfectly fine. But because it's like, see, you need to understand, you have already opened a business, right? Like when you do entities, then so yeah, so you completely say, well, I have nothing to do with it. That is one. I've shut my business forever. But you can't say on and off. Why? Because they get confused. Are you
Correct,
running a business? Are you shutting a business? And because you're not available on a decided time, they feel that they have to find you. And to get your attention, they will cover your business, they will make it slow, they will start breaking something so that you can finally pay attention to them. It's like a child. When your child is not getting attention, वो school में suspend हो जाएगा, और कोई हाथ पांव, तो मेरे बच्चे हाथ पैर तोड़ लेते हैं. So it's like they just do so many different things to get your attention, because they're like, you know what? You're not looking at me. You're not giving me your 100%. Even for 10 minutes. It doesn't need like 24 hours. But everywhere, you attach the nuisance value to it. Like clearing entities a nuisance value, because there's too much hard work and too much underneath the background work takes. Can you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, lunch. What do you love doing the most? Let me ask you that.
Oh, as in
Anything.
I love to chill. I love to chill, love to pamper myself, love to go shopping.
So is shopping hard work?
Yeah, so I do a lot of online shopping. I don't step out.
So everywhere you're forced to do some physical activity, which you're avoiding and defending.
Yeah.
You destroy and create all.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I will always avoid any physical activity.
So who are you being?
I don't know. Whenever this being comes, I feel I'm a queen only. I don't need to do anything.
So good. So everywhere decided you're a queen, and queen doesn't need to do anything, but queen needs to take a round of the empire to see what's going on, right? It doesn't have to, it has to delegate, but to delegate it has to move, right? But you're not willing to take that also, because you've decided that queen just sit on the throne.
Yeah.
So all the image, visuals or reference you have of being a queen from any lifetime, space, dimension, reality, where you didn't move an inch.
Yeah.
You need to destroy and create it all.
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, lunch, and let's get a little madu of me out. So if you contribute 10 minutes of your time every week to clear, communicate, contribute to entities, truth, how much money will it make you? Just get the energy of that.
Lots. Lots.
Yeah. So everywhere you're avoiding, defending to be so rich, you destroy and create it all.
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, lunch. All your secret agenda is to not be so rich, because then you'll become more lazy.
Yeah, and then I will just people will matlab, and anyways, people judge me, so then people will judge me more.
So it's like, thank you so much for being that judgment. So it's very interesting. It's for them. The interesting part is people judge the ease with you create money.
Yeah.
So what if you can turn it up more and have it more? But everywhere we decided like we need to underplay because nazar lag jayegi, because then I'll have no friends. You know, it doesn't matter. It's like, however obnoxious you are, people may not like you. But if people have work, they will stick with you.
Yeah.
The moment the work is done, they're nowhere to be seen, even you're the nicest person on earth. So get over the idea that people love you.
Hmm.
People love their work that they can get out of you.
Correct.
I know
Correct.
it's the
Yeah.
hardest truth, it's the cheapest truth, but it is the fact. The moment you get that fact, use it to your advantage. It doesn't matter because people are using you rather than getting used by them, use them.
True. True.
But you have to ask, maybe take it down little, to dig deeper, ask, what do I hate about having so much money? With that level of ease. Because that's the reason you'll create obstacles that's the reason you're creating that distance between entities. Because if the entities want to give to you, you have to listen to them.
Hmm.
But if I don't listen, then I've got nothing to do. And that's what you're creating with that uneasiness, with the distancing, with everything. See, it may be true for you, it may not be true for everybody. Don't buy whatever I say. Just ask yourself, is this relevant for your universe? Because it may not be. Because they may be talking to her, because I know what she does. So they may be talking to her in a different way. And those entities may be talking to you and providing you energy and not physical money. But that energy will provide what you, because we all desire different things in life. So don't lump it because entity didn't give me money, entities don't love me. How many of you think that entities don't love me because it didn't give me the money I asked for? Everything that brings up, can you destroy and unpaid off? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all lunch. In every way, you've made entities so significant that they are the only source. They are the easiest, fastest possible source to get money. Get over. If you can't do it for you, entities can't do it for you. They are not your slave. Everywhere wanting entities to be a slave and do all your work for you, and you can just sit. Get over your high horses now. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all 9 short boys, poor bats, and you. And it's a choice. Not doing it, not choosing after knowing is also a choice. Because sometimes we have to be uncomfortable with that choice. Be like, okay, boss, I'm done. I'm choosing something different. That's also fine. Or if you like ease, you're like, okay, I know it is going to create a problem later. Let me just change it now. Everything is a choice and there's no right and wrong choice. So I say, but a lot of times I also I'm like, boss, I don't want to listen to you too much. Ho gaya, abhi chhod do mujhe. I teach, but I do the same sometimes. And what if it's okay? So get over your whims and fancies, your fears. What will that leave you with? So it's the other question is, are you making a choice with entity or with your business out of necessity? Like fixing a problem, or must be done, otherwise XYZ will come, out of fear, or simply just out of pleasure?
Mine is more out of curiosity, that what does that space have for me? Like access in my life came out of curiosity.
So that's beautiful space to be, because curiosity is like, yeah, because I wonder what will this, it's like an experimenting with things. But
Yeah.
a lot of times we, like a lot of people, I know, clear entity from the space out of fear, ki agar nahi kiya to bhaiya, I'll become the effect of it.
No, I've never thought of it that way. As in, it was just by choice because of curiosity, because I wanted to, I mean, doing the class, everything was just the way it fell in place. And yeah, I mean, I've not made it significant, but I feel that, but I had this guilt that, I'm not giving it.
Is
I'm
this
just
guilt
neglecting
yours?
it.
Is this guilt yours, or is it guilt implanted?
Implanted, totally.
So yeah. So everywhere the guilt has been implanted into your universe so that you can choose something different that others want you to choose. Can you destroy and create and let it go? Right, wrong, good, bad, good, for natural business. See, each one of us are very different. So you have to see, does it work for me? Am I choosing, if I'm choosing out of guilt, it's not a choice. It is not a choice because I'm avoiding. Avoidance is not a choice. When you're defending, it's not a choice. Any choice that you make out of avoidance and defense, it's not a choice. Because you're trying to not be the effect of something. Choice is just a choice.
Yeah. Thank you. I got a lot of clarity and different perspective. Yeah.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, like Mansi said, I don't do my business hours either. But I think I'm coming from the space where I feel I don't perceive anything. I've done talk to the entities, I've done the basic
Are you
course.
trying to perceive it the way others have perceived or your facilitator perceived?
Maybe. And so the reason why I'd done this course was because I wanted closure for us, for my sister who I lost some very, very long ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you had a closure?
I did get that closure.
Thank
But
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You said I did it because I wanted a closure. When you had a closure, you finished because you feel jo karne ke liye aaye thi, wo kha liya, ho gaya, done. So
Yeah.
now, can you just sit with it and say, what more can you play with it? Because you don't have any unfinished business with the spirit world. Because you started with a journey. So when you reach
Yeah.
the finishing point, there's nothing you can run, right? 100 meter bhagne mein
Yeah.
100 meter ho gaya, khatam ho gaya. So
Okay.
now you have to sit with it and ask, okay, what can I now co-create, play with the spirit world or receive from the spirit world that I didn't had an agenda earlier.
Right. Okay.
It opens a different space, right? Because if you were to perceive your sister, now that finishes, so you can't perceive her. But now, again, the thing is, you have to ask, how do I perceive the spirits? Not how other people perceive. Because it's very interesting. I'll share an example because when I was doing it and when I was facilitating, I was surrounded with people who had a lot of intensity with their body when they perceived entities. So they had, oh my God, this is happening and that is happening. And I used to go into wrongness of me. कि यार मैं कुछ गलत करती हूँ क्या? अगर इतना intense है, मुझे क्यों नहीं feel हो रहा? Like I should also feel like, and I know like I feel things, but why it's not? But then the thing is, why sometimes it's because you so much space, you are not contracted, so it's not dense.
Right.
You can sense it, the density is not there. Right? So then when you get cleared, okay, I perceive it, but it's not that I feel it. My body feels it, but it's not significant how I feel it. So it has no emotions attached and the reaction attached to it. The only thing is you're misidentifying your perception because there's no reaction.
Yeah. Yeah. So Suruji, my daughter, I think is really potent because she very often tells me, Mama, I can see people sitting here.
So thank you for
I
bringing
see.
it up. You are not potent because you can't see it. She's potent because you can see it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's really funny because the other night I thought she came into the room because I heard the door handle go down. And then I called out her name and she wasn't there. And suddenly I thought I saw like a white shape or something. And when I got up to look more, there was nothing there. And that was the first time this happened with me. So I was like,
Great.
you know, maybe there is a message that's coming out for me that I need to sit with this because I can feel it in my body. I get
Thank you. You
itching
can feel
very
it.
bad.
You can't
Yeah.
see it. But everywhere
Yeah.
you have made people who see spirits more significant, more important, more potent than you, based on their perception and reaction with the spirit world. Can you destroy and create it all of
Yeah.
right, wrong, good, bad, online, because it doesn't matter how you do, as long as you do what you're supposed to do. And the moment you get is like, if you don't get, you're like, okay, truth, did I do it? Yes. The more you work, you will get your style. your style of
Yeah.
thinking, your style of being. And what happens, like all our five sensory, we have stronger certain, and as we go on, all gets open because we had some point of view, something we had chosen. Like I remember when I started this journey, not with Access, but something else long back, I was like, spirits, please, I don't want to see you. If I see you, I'll have an attack.
Mm.
So I kind of told them, ki, Bhaiya, you come in colors, or you think, don't come in a real form. So I blocked it because I didn't want it to go. So everywhere you have blocked your perception because you decided you didn't want it to react in a certain way, the way people are reacting to the spirit kingdom, that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, receive all the entities in and around you who wants to communicate, contribute, collaborate, or get cleared by you with ease. Can you
Yeah.
dissociate at all times?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, cotton fog, all nine, short boys and beyond. And if you don't make perception of entities significant, what will you choose here?
I think it would be a lot of fun to communicate with entities.
So have fun. Have fun communicating. What if you don't have to share your result with anybody? Just for you, just for fun, start with that.
Yeah.
Because we want that short formula. Because if people ask me, I need to say so that I am not a fraud. No. You can't define energy. You can't define your experience into the words where they get it, because they will only hear what they want to hear. They'll miss out
Yeah.
everything. It is
Yeah.
not your responsibility. Get over. It's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is, okay, I will do in a way I can do the best. And if you don't like my contribution, get lost. Go find someone else.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That really helps.
Great. Anybody else? Any other questions? Sorry. Any question, any queries that you have regarding business entities? Somebody was there, I think she left. She wanted to speak about entities and relationship. So if your relationship is not working, then you have to ask, truth, am I in a relationship with somebody else which doesn't have a body? And if it is a yes and no, don't get freaked out. Yes, okay. So you have to ask, okay, is that the reason I'm not willing or choosing to have a relationship with the other person with body? It's very clear, because sometimes we have decided those relationship is significant greater, and that's the reason our current relationship with people in bodies are not that good. It can be your partner, it can be anybody else, it doesn't matter. So what relationship are you avoiding that you could be choosing? And if you let go your preference of people with or without bodies, that doesn't allow you to get present. What do you require to be and do to maintain a creationship with your current relationship? Can you destroy and unfade all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all nine, Kumkum is smiling. Kumkum, किसके साथ relationship है? बता दो.
किसी के साथ तो है.
मतलब the best part है, without bodies पकड़े ही नहीं जाते.
Yes.
You can be as
All
naughty,
power
nobody
lots
get
of
to
it.
know. So see, if it works for you, have it. If it doesn't work for you, and if it's creating a toll in your current relationship, ask, whom am I in relationship with doesn't allow or permit me to have a creationship with this person? Because हर आदमी के साथ relationship खराब नहीं होती, किसी लोगों के साथ होती है. So if you are in currently, ask, am I in a relationship with a being who doesn't have a body? It's a yes and no. You get a yes. Okay. Who doesn't permit me to have a relationship with this person? And you'll get, and what is their agenda for me not having? Because it's as simple as, it's like a lot of time, if you look at friends, if I'm very close to a certain friend and then I feel that she's neglecting me, she's not giving me time how used to be because she has more friends now, I will try to pull her back and I'll try to create distance between her and other friends so that all the time gets to me, all the attention gets to me, right? The similar way, if you have a relationship with another being who doesn't have a body, quote unquote, ask what is their agenda which doesn't allow you to have a relationship. And then sometimes you have to make a choice. Do I still want to have the relationship with the non-existing person in body? Or is the person in body is so insignificant, nothing for me, that jo chal raha hai, chal raha hai. At least when you get the clarity, you'll not make yourself wrong. It's just that you need to be clear what's going on and what are you choosing and why are you choosing. And it's just a choice, and there's no right and wrong choice, because if it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't work for somebody else, it doesn't work for somebody else. It doesn't matter. Choose what works for you, and every day it's a brand new day where you can make a different choice. We are a creature of habit. So all we need to do is, like, if it's not working, let me change my habit. That's it. Yeah.
So if you get an awareness that you have a relationship with a being without a body and you want to release it, then do you just clear to release that
Yes,
relationship?
you clear to release. Fine. First, you have to also ask is like, why am I still holding on to that relationship? Because it's like if I'm holding on or latching onto a certain relationship after knowing it also, and even if I clear it doesn't get cleared, why am
Yeah.
I holding on? What is an agenda of latching onto it? What I've decided that this relationship will provide me, which others relationship will not. So once you get
Hmm.
clarity, then it's easy to let go.
Yeah,
So
right.
do the groundwork of why you're still doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Otherwise, we say, I want to let go. Yes, but I'm not letting go. So there has to be something that is holding me back.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, Mansi.
So this is just a share and acknowledgement. I never knew something like this exist when I did my intermediate and when sex and entities came.
Yeah.
And there were these multiple episodes, and after that clearing, it's never come up. It's been almost 6 months. It's vanished from my world. And in our this thing, we are so ashamed of talking. Like for years, I'd never spoke. I thought ke sabke saath aisa hota hoga. No, it's a very normal thing. And after the clearing of the entities that day, it's never come again in my world.
Thank you so much for your vulnerability and sharing. See, the thing is, in our head, we think कि हमारे साथ होता है तो सबके साथ होता है. But sometimes we feel it's like a shame attached to it. So all the shame that is attached to you, which doesn't allow you to ask question or challenge what is happening to you, knowingly, unknowingly, can you let go of that?
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what, and the other beautiful question is, like, if something is repetitively happening with you, ask what's right about this, or what do I love about this? Because definitely you love something about it. That's the reason it is you're recreating it.
Recreate.
Because we will not recreate anything if we don't like it.
Yeah.
And what significance have attached to that particular action? You have significance to it, that's the reason. And you love something about it, that's the reason you're recreating it. You're not willing to change it. So yes, it is. See, the thing is, they're all types of entities. Okay, they're good, just like people, good and bad. But then the thing is, stop being dependent. Like we are dependent on people, then we get dependent on entities. The idea is to claim your power and be in your power and co-create with them. They're happy to co-create with you. They're not happy to be a slave. Like how we are not happy to be a slave. They are also not. They also have a choice. Then slave में वही लोग आएंगे, वही vibration वाले लोग in bodies or without bodies आएंगे, who have no say, and then we get irritated, कुछ करते ही नहीं है. अगर इतनी दिमाग होती तो आपका slave थोड़ी ना बनता. Right? Nobody wants to be slaves, so please get over. Ask for contributive entities, not any entities. Just for the heck of it, oh, I have fan following. वो fan following करती है क्या? कुछ नहीं करती है. So, what are you looking at? So once you get very clear, you have to get very clear is what is your agenda with whatever is happening with you. What do you love about it? How is it contributing, whichever way? Sometimes it's contributing in a very nasty way, but we love nasty things. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And that's how you will change it. So you need to have an awareness. And if you're not honest, you will not have the awareness to change something.
So suddenly I got an awareness, since you're aware that Samir is in Dubai and I'm in Bombay. I've never felt since a year, and especially after Access, that he's away from me. I've always felt that I've been taken care of and everything is sorted. So, am I in a relationship with an entity? That's why I feel that I'm full.
Is it that, or is it just that you are energetically with him?
Yeah, energetically with him. It's a very strong force.
So now when you're energetically with him, the first thought was like, oh shit, कुछ गड़बड़ है मेरे relationship में. I didn't
Huh,
feel,
like
oh,
in this reality, people
yeah.
are trying to put it ke tu
this
dhyan
is
rakh,
what
tu
it is.
dhyan rakh.
तू ध्यान रख. But then the thing is, मैं energetically ध्यान रख रही हूँ मेरे सबको बताने के लिए नहीं कि मेरे binoculars ना attach कर दिए उसके ऊपर. See, you need to see what you are doing, not what people think. If you're not insecure, you will not have fear. When people are insecure of their relationship, there's a fear, and that's what the judgment they install in people. So all the judgment that has been installed in your molecule, what you need to be watchful of or not watchful of, which doesn't allow you to ask what is working for you. Can you destroy and create at all times of the right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine short bus formats. And yeah. So Mansi, what are you being and doing that you're not acknowledging that doesn't create that stir that he's far away?
So it's good or bad? I'm not understanding.
Interesting, if it's not good and bad, are you energetically with him? It's a question, yes or no?
Yeah, yes.
So when you're energetically holding, do you need a physical presence then?
No,
You don't miss. अगर कोई
I
energetic
don't miss.
साथ हो रहा है तो मैं इसको miss कैसे करूंगी जब साथ ही में है यार?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, exactly. I'm not missing.
But people miss, like people may be in the same house, but energetically they're so apart that they feel the loss in a relationship. It is not the physical presence, it's the energetic connection. When I
Yeah.
withdraw my energy right now, if I withdraw my energy out of you fully, okay? I'm withdrawing my energy fully out of you. And now you talk to me.
Yeah. Absolutely getting it.
I am very much there, but you still
Yeah.
will feel the distance.
Disconnect. Yeah.
You will feel कि यार क्या हो रहा है, why? Then you'll fear, then you'll judge, then you'll be like मैंने कुछ गलत कर दिया क्या? Why Suruchi not engaging or not talking? She's there, but there's something amiss. Let me call her and ask. Let me meet her. You're getting, this is what happens.
Yeah.
But now when I again connect my energy with you and is there, and even if I'm not talking and I'm addressing to Sarita, Sunaina, Kumkum, anybody, I'm not paying attention to you. But there's not a miss, so you will not have that, oh my God, something is wrong. So acknowledge what you're being and doing, because others are not doing that. That's the reason they feel they need to constantly monitor. And the other thing is, see, you doubt because what you are doing. If I have a habit of cheating here and there, I will doubt my husband will do that too.
Correct.
So it's just that the judgment that people put is basically somewhere. They may not be doing, but they must have done in the past, or there's some energy around that. That's the reason they're putting that in your universe.
Yeah.
You are not them. You're you. So ask, is this relevant for me? The beautiful question is when people put out doubt, the thing ask, is this relevant for me? No. Okay, thank you so much for the information. It's just an information. Nothing else.
Got it.
Yeah. Everything that brings up, jitne logon ko cheat karna, cheat karo. Without bodies, it's your choice. And without bodies kar rahe ho, so that people can't find out, it's again a choice. But please make sure whom are you mingling with. On a side note, just joking around. So see, the thing is, whenever you do, your awareness will heighten. So don't discount your awareness, whether it's about your business, it's about your life. And the awareness you will get in the way you will get will be very different from how people are getting their awareness. So don't compare notes. That is where you will get a big F in your mark sheet. That is where will stop you from creating and going out and doing your business. Because what you do from starting, you're comparing to be like someone else. Don't be like someone else, be you. They already exist in the market. You don't exist, so be you. Yeah. So everything that brings up can be destroyed and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, what, for, call, nine, short, burst, provides, and thank you so much. I hope there's no other
Thank
question.
you.
Thank you so much
No,
for
thank you. It was lovely. It was lovely.
hopping
Thank
in.
you so much.
Yes.
Thank
Hopping in
you.
and giving me the opportunity. I hope it contributed. And it's fun actually after 1.5 months facilitating again, because I kind of miss, this is how it is. You feel, oh my God, I was missing this. Oh, I was cheating. No. So just a quick announcement. If you are interested in growing your money, there's a money workbook class that is coming 1st December to 10th December. Invest money to make more money. So I invite you to that. And if you are curious about doing advanced level, a must do is an intermediate entity class. Why I say must do? Because every time I've been facilitating, this is my first year facilitating that intermediate level, it just tells me, oh shit, I just started. Oh shit, I just started, and it's fun. Like, I love entities, so I will just say. And if you're scared, do it. If you're interested, do it. If you're curious, do it. If it's calling out to you, just do it. And do it as an investment, not as a expenditure. Expenditure will not give you anything in return. Investment will give you dividends. So whichever way it is giving you. So thank you so much for joining.
So, Ricky, quick
Yeah.
question. If somebody has done the Talk to Entities beginner class, and you want to repeat the class, can it be done online, or does that still have to
It
be?
still have to be in person, because online thing has been taken off. So it has to be.
Okay.
So see, I don't know which city you are in. I really don't know. I'm in Mumbai. This class is.
I'm in Dubai.
So if the class is calling out, create the class. I'm happy to travel. If I'm calling out my energy, or
Great.
whoever else energy is calling out, it's not about me. Just call, have fun, and do it and create.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you guys. Bye-bye. Before my
All
battery.
right. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.